Yo, 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 you cheese beavers. Yo. You cheesy beavers. Five, six, seven. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Eight. Okay, cool. We do have audio transmission, whatever. Cheese beaver. Layers with edge cuts not visible. Can I? Thank you. Cool, so we gotta redesign this. First good redesign is obviously gonna have all three C's on here. Forgot what these are called. Receptacles. J2, J3, cheese beaver. No, that's not good enough. That's lined up good enough. Nobody's gonna notice. 5,000. Oops. How many dots is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Theoretically. Yep. $2,500 maybe. Um, 5-1. The middle ground should be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody's gonna notice that tiny difference. Right. Nobody would notice that. Cool. Also, what the fuck? Also, we need all of you guys. We need all the layers to be here for now. I feel like this being right here is good. Yeah, that's good. Yep, knew it'll do that. Damn it. 0.500 millimeters. U back. There we go. Cool. Now we have all the space for all the components. First off, definitely there. You know, we can kind of do sorta like this weird kind of design. I kind of like that. Or we could keep it boring. You know what? I kind of like that. Kinda. You know what? Let's keep it. Because what I'm thinking is like switch. And then another switch. Cool. 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 Because now, switch is there. These MCPs. We can keep that MCP there. Or then we can have the other MCP on the back side of the board. Because I kind of want the LEDs on the back side of the board. Back side. You know? This is funny. Back side. Now this thing. The huge as power transformer. This should be directly in the middle. Actually, we could have the transformer at the back with like heavy duty capacitors and stuff. We don't need anything centered on this board. As long as it looks decent, I don't really care. Other than which, there should be a power fuse if I remember my schematic correctly. Did I put no fuse? Wow. Okay then. Now the switch could be right there. We need something that'll fit in between this capacitor gap. And then I feel like a good place for the buzzer. 3.3 volt. I feel like that's a good-ish place. Yeah. 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 Inductor. Huge ass inductor. I want all of you guys at the back of the board. Just for better fuse management. But I just steal from the there we go. You know, with that, that's decent fuse management. I mean, it's not what I'd like, but it'll work. Because we do have more fuses. I did not mean to bring that capacitor. Whatever, we'll implement the other fuses later. This is EEPROM. No. This is master in slave outputs and master out slave in, so this is RAM. Cool. We want the RAM close to the memory processing CPU. Same with the EEPROM. Yeah, definitely with the EEPROM. Then we have even more of these bad boys. Even more memory on the board. You know, this doesn't really have a lot of components. So I could probably separate them out more, but it's fine. I want it to be compactish. Cause if y'all saw the other board, that was super compact. Like some of my best work I've done. You know what? We could do that. And then take these fuses and just move them further out. Cause then we can fit even more fuses. Okay, this board is too long. Either I'm gonna add stuff to the board or I'm gonna shrink it. You know what would be perfect? 32 LED bit display. No, I'm only joking. That's way too much LEDs. What we could do, since there's so much extra space, is I don't know. This time I made the board too long. Yeah, what we could do is button these that's not really. I need something that would take up all this space. What could I add to this board? More LEDs? No, that doesn't take up a lot of space. I could just shrink you down. Yeah, I think I'll just shrink you to make you more compact. Maybe shrink you that much. Yeah, because now I definitely gotta compact this. Or maybe even smaller. Maybe even that much. Oops. Oopsie. Edge cuts off. Yeah, that has to be way more compact. Now it won't actually look bad. LED driver. No. That's good right there. Button. What I'm thinking. The button goes on the side of the board. Good. JP1 goes right here. Then what I can do is delete that. JP2 can go here. Then I can delete that. This thing can go here. Good. Buzzer can take up that space. There we go. This is gonna be way more compact now. Yeah, way more compact. By a landslide. The main memory chip on here. A lot of tiny EEPROMs. Now for these EEPROMs, what'll be funny is they just go right here. That'll be hilarious. Just like two EEPROMs there. One here. And then one here. Perfect. Yep, that's already looking more compact. And then we have the whatever that chip does. Now I know what all my chips do. Just realized that was backwards. That would have been bad if I never reorientated that. Ooh, problem. Problem. What we could do is move these two there. I'll then delete these long ass names. I'll then have this one right here. That'll fix everything. Cool. Cause now J2 no? Is it U1? Boom, one memory chip. I mean brain. One brain chip. Boom. And then hold on, you're not ready for this. You're not ready for this. Boo. Oh, we need that. We need that. As long as this isn't. Cool, this is the memory chip. Whatever. It's fine. Boom. Brain. But then, is it possible to get you somewhere in the rainbow? Or then we just copy? Not copy, but then there's one lonely chip. Now we have all the tiny things. All the tiny components. And I forgot about these. That's fine since this is SMD. I could put it right here. Now that's too far. I might have to. It's fine. Would that look good? Yeah. I mean, I don't like it, but it'll work. Yeah, it'll work. These bad boys. 5.1K. These tiny resistors that will these tiny resistors make everything work. There we go, resistor 4. Resistor 3. Cool. Nice little tiny ass resistors. Resistor 2. Where's resistor 1? Resistor 1. Tiny resistors. Tiny but mighty. That is what they'll say. Boy, it looks nice and fancy. Tiny but mighty. Resistor 10. Those are huge resistors. This sucks because of how big they are. $10K. Also, hold on. Don't hold on, what? This other 10K. Boop. C6. Now this is for the SRAM. This should be for power. Oh wow. Okay then. This one. I have no idea where you're supposed to go. I have literally no idea. C4. Okay, so 1 through 5 are for my spams. Or EPROMs. 1 through 5. That means nope, no. Yeah. Which EPROM came first? 6, 7, 8 was 9. 6 came first. Then second. Then 7. So I need capacitor 2. Where's capacitor 2? Did I already put capacitor 2 somewhere? Wait, does that even call for a capacitor too? 1, 4, 5, 6. No. U6. Okay, 7 is 4. Cool, got that right. 9 is 6. Where's 6? You say, I say, I have no idea. There's 6. So now, 9 is 6. Then 8 is 5. 8 is 5. 8 is 5. Then C8. C8. Is so 16, 8, 15, 7. 16, 8, 16, 8, 15, 7. 16, 8, 15, 7. Okay. Oh wait, what else do we have? We have 10, 11. So let's say like 9. Let's search for 9. C9. Hold on. There we go. Now we can get them more precise. There we go. Found it. Cool. To these. So 10, 11, 10, 9. Cool. 10, 11, 10, 9. 10, 11. Where's 11? 10, 11. Where's 11? There we go. 10, 11, 10, 9. Where's capacitor 9? No? Did I use capacitor 9 somewhere else on this board? Did I? Wait, now we have to search this whole board. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, 100 microfarad. Where does this go? Net C12 pad 1. Yep, expected you to go there. And then this capacitor goes to. Yep, knew you'd go there. No, do you not? Wait, what? What? You go to an MPA, MCP. Okay, cool. Great, I just lost the capacitor. An MPA. This one also goes to an MPA. I'm just gonna... Great, I got these two mixed up. Cool. Then you can go there. Cool. File, save. I like this design. Okay, peace, chat. Remember, drink nutrients if you need to. What? Drink nutrients? What? Drink water if you need to. Eat nutrients. Don't build it indecisive explosive. And don't kill yourself. Catch your cheesy beavers in the next stream. Peace. 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 Peace, YouTubers.